Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, guys, you know we got to talk about it. This is my review recap for PowerBook 2 Ghost. Season 3, Episode 2, Need versus Greed. Baby, honey child, we had some things go down this episode. We finding out that Jenny is still as stupid as I thought. Lauren, poor child, ain't got the daggone sense God gave a roach. She's still trying to find a way to get the heck up out of here from around Jenny. You would think she would have learned after the first daggone time. And baby, a clock is right twice. Kane came through, putting the pieces together, figuring things out, pressing real hard, okay? Monet telling Lorenzo, go out here and find this daggone killer that took away my daggone son, Zeke. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to have no peace till he's off these streets. Daggone Whitman is on their daggone tail, y'all. He up in his piece too. You know what I'm saying? Sax is chasing down Jenny trying to get the drawers. Baby, I ain't never seen nobody work so hard to get some drawers in my life. Is Jenny the only woman that's out here? Let me find out, you know. Effie, I don't trust her, never did trust her, never will trust her. I don't give a damn what y'all say, okay? This girl is trifling. No trust, no trust, no trust. Diana's still being daggone nosy as I don't know what. And Brayden is actually, you know what I'm saying, trying to do some little tricks and games himself, okay, on the side and make some plays to make things go his way. Let's go ahead and get into this episode, y'all. Take it from the top. You know how we do. So, of course, you know, basically we started out this episode seeing that, you know, we still trying to get things together. We still trying to divvy up all of Norma's you know, product, okay, and get that out here because we got 30 days to get that done. We trying to go meet, you know what I'm saying, her little side man, her number 2 that is over people from freaking America, don't want to be around them and can't wait till he could put a bullet in them. All right, child. And Monet is still over here basically just cursing Lorenzo out and telling him to get the hell up out of her face, you know. And for some reason, we keep panning over to this daggone box that's over here with Zeke's name on it. And I'm like saying, what's in the box, right? We know they don't show us nothing for no reason, honey. And that comes back up later. And so, you know, we basically see that, you know, why we trusting, okay, let's start first that we get this background on, you know, Lauren, right? And what happened with the car. I did not think it was going to be that way, y'all. I don't know about y'all. Put it in the comments. We see the car going down into the water, and I thought it was going to be a thing of Lauren woke up, you know, in some kind of way, swam up, and nobody ain't know when they found her. But no, the car was going down, okay? Effie did push it down, but baby, she didn't stick around to make sure that it was stayed down. And how did Effie get back to the daggone campus, y'all, all right? We call the Uber because it don't look like an area that got no bus stops or trains. I'm just saying. So now, somebody that was walking their dog just happened to see the car going down, y'all. And they called 911 and the girl Lauren was saved. So now we get her up out of there and she is apparently out of it in a coma. Don't know what the heck was going on. You know, Jenny done came to the hospital and had to give her the breakdown of what happened. But slowly, you know, Lauren memories is coming back. So she has told Jenny that it was daggone Effie and Brayden at this point. But Jenny telling her, slow down. Okay, we can't rush to this. We cannot prove that, even though you're saying that they're going to basically say it's something messed up with your memory. You know, we don't have any concrete evidence, so you're going to have to still ride it out. You know, she coming in here talking about how you doing, and I brought you some things or whatever the case may be. Now, Lauren is asking to see her parents, and child, Jenny talking about your parents think you dead too. I said, girl, what? You know, so she was like, you know, we've been over this. You cannot do anything right now. Only one that supposedly knows is her supervisor. I don't even believe Jenny with that. I don't think her damn supervisor know a damn thing, you know. She talking about she needs to build her case. And Lauren is like, what case is that? Just go and arrest her. You know, she talking about, look, I told you, you know, by your admission and the dog walkers, you were unconscious. So they're basically not going to really take that account. We need more proof than that. She's like, girl, Effie tried to kill me. That is what it is. Like, girl, stop the nonsense, right? And so Lauren is halfway acting like she got a damn brain by basically saying, we've been here before. Y'all always trying to tell me this crap. Every time you guys tell me that everything is going to be okay and y'all on it, I get more exponentially messed the hell up, okay? And so Of course, Jenny's still trying to beat her in the head, saying Effie wasn't working alone. We trying to connect different things. There's a bigger drug organization, and Lauren don't give a damn about that, and neither do I. I don't blame her. Like, why would I care about a damn drug organization that's in play when I'm thinking about the person that tried to take me out? So, of course, Effie talking about Brayden, and then she talking about some, no, it goes even bigger than Brayden, and she's pulling out the damn picture of Tariq. I said, girl, Jenny, you've got such a hard on from damn Tariq, and you still don't even know what the hell is going on, baby. So Lauren is looking at it and saying, no, I have no proof of Tariq being any part of this, okay, with Brayden and Effie, and apparently neither did you, because if you did, then I still wouldn't be up in here. Child, Lauren, you better than me, because I'd have been up out that chick house soon as she left to go to damn work, all right? But she is, of course, trying to make it seem like Tariq, Effie, Brayden, and the Tejadas is trying to kill Lauren. Girl, the Tejadas don't even know nothing about no damn Lauren, well, except for damn Kane, all right? So she talking about trust me, and Lauren just walks away. Baby, honey, I wouldn't trust you worth the damn, Jenny. All you going to do is get this girl killed for real this time. So, like I said, in the meantime, Tariq and them went to do this meetup or whatever. You know, they saying how, you know, we gonna have Effie going to Dagon, what was it, Stansville. We gonna have Dagon, you know, Kane with his people that he put into, you know, put out in different places or whatever the case we be. We gonna have Brayden going to all the rich white places where they could do the things and not get arrested that we get arrested for, according, you know what I'm saying, to Effie, how she broke it down, which is facts on facts on facts, okay? You know, Tariq over here talking about, I think Noma's number two likes us, and they like, nah, he want to kill you. So, of course, Brayden is trying to bring up, like, yo, my place of business, okay, my daddy's daggone, you know, job or whatever the case may be that my family owns, they literally got, you know what I'm saying, well, we got what they need, all right, they want it. But he's telling them, hell no, after all the stuff that we got in trouble for, you really think I want to go there and freaking have some more stuff? He was like, you could do stuff like that because you got that damn white privilege, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I don't. And so he's telling him, hit up the country, you know, type of homes, the alumni and all of that kind of stuff, right? And correction, y'all, I'm sorry, it wasn't Stansville, because Stansville is where the hell they go. And of course, we don't want nothing nowhere near there after what happened with, you know, course correct. So he was like, you know, are you dumb? All right. So he's like, no, we're going to stay away from there no matter what. And Stansville is hot, and I'm trying to clear my name and, you know, get on to other things. So then we see in a little side discussion, of course, by Kane as soon as they walk away. And she's asking, do you trust them? Is these guys reliable that you put on? And he's, of course, saying, absolutely. You know what I mean? We're going to hold it down. They know better than to mess around. And so, you know, Brayden is still basically saying to Tariq, listen, we got all this stuff that we got to do within 30 days. I'm telling you that this could be, you know what I'm saying, a good thing. And he's asking Effie, and Effie's like, hell to the no. And so he was like, look, we're not doing business anywhere near your family companies, and that's that. And Brayden is saying there's no risk. And he's like, well, maybe for you, but when me, you know what I'm saying, look what's happening. Look what I had to go through with the whole room situation and the housing and all of that. And so he's like, yo, I'm sorry. That's really messed up, Reek. You know what I'm saying? Did you find a room, though? And he's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Of course, damn Tate Raggedy behind helped him. And he was like, well, Tate is dirty as I don't know. He was like, yeah, but he's the good dirty that I need, right? And we find out that Tariq is actually supposed to be his intern. So Brayden is like, all right, go ahead and get your political shine on. Do what you got to do. Gonna catch you later. And we seeing that they doing a little damn Ghost and Tommy handshake as they walk off. Now, in the meantime, you know, it was Princeton that Effie was supposed to be going to, and Tariq was saying he could go with her, and she's like, I could do it on my own. And I'm just looking at damn, you know what I'm saying, Effie like this. But anyway, you know, she's basically saying she got it, she gonna hold it down or whatever. And then she even starts to say how she got these student loans and, you know, basically making it seem like, well, Tariq, you got the easy way, okay? Not everybody have it like you. Some of us actually have to work hard. And he was like, girl, do you really think I want to be here? If it wasn't for Noma threatening our damn lives, okay, I wouldn't be here. I'm doing this because if we don't do it, we all gonna end up damn dead. And she like, yeah. I said, child, here go the bull crap, y'all. Here go the bull crap. Remember, I said it. So now we moving on from there, whatever, and we see Monet at the house, and, you know, of course, Daggone Davis comes by and basically said there's no leads. Okay, I'm bringing you this file from the police that got absolutely nothing in it. They checked his hanger. They checked everything. They actually are thinking that the same person that killed Dante Spears killed Zeke too. Okay, it was 2 for 1 going on here. And there really wasn't no evidence. They're looking into every possibility. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, you know, he basically tells her, your guess is as good as theirs at this point. Only thing they know was a 45 caliber, and that is basically a long shot at best, you know. So he was like, and they got partial prints and potential, witnesses, and rats have basically ran the hell off. So she was like, well, shit, you basically came to give me nothing. And he's like, I'm just telling you what the heck they got, okay? That's what you asked me to do. That's the NYPD's entire case file. There's nothing more to get. So she was like, well, I'm paying you a whole hell of a lot of damn money, okay? So you better go ahead and earn that shit, okay? And make it do what it do. So now, we still see Lorenzo creeping around the damn corner, peeking or whatever, and we see this box I was mentioning. Now, child, Sax over here bringing Jenny coffee, talking about some, I called you last night and you didn't answer. What was going on? And of course, she talking about some she was working at the office, which we all know is a damn lie. And she was like, I'm actually still waiting for my CI to give me information that I could use. And he's basically saying he's working on it. I knew damn Sax was the freaking CI. And how were you a CI when you know absolutely nothing, okay? Sax, I don't know nothing, okay? Lauren, I don't know nothing. Everybody is a damn I don't know nothing. Jenny over here talking about putting up this damn RICO case, and she don't know nothing at all, right? But she's basically saying that it's more complicated and that she's trying to get this RICO case started, and he is basically saying, well, how you gonna do that? How did we jump to that already? You barely have any damn evidence or anything, right? He like, whoa, isn't it a little early for that? But she is basically like, well, isn't it too early for you to be showing up at my damn apartment unannounced? And so basically she was like, she just had to come back for this or whatever, right? And she takes this daggone file out and she was like, you get ahead and, play Nancy Drew and see what the hell you can find or whatever. Waiting on you, I can't just sit around and wait on that. So if I could get other things going, then I need to do that. So he basically was like, look, Tariq is guilty of a lot of damn things, all right? I'll be the first one to say that. But pinning a damn entire drug organization on a 19-year-old kid is going to be a tough sell, even for you. She talking about, well, he not just any kid. Look who his parents were. Tariq was groomed for this. No, actually, he wasn't, Jenny. You got that part damn wrong, but whatever. And so she's basically like, oh, that's like, us expecting LeBron's kid not to dunk. And he's like, no, and I think that's a little damn racist. Okay, so I was like, all right, Sax, at least you're raggedy behind is good for something. So now she's like, well, give me something that I could work for. Okay, show me what you got, Sax. Show me. I said, child, Sax want to show you something, baby, but it ain't that. Now, moving on from there, we basically see Braden at work and the little girlfriend, soon to be girlfriend that's working at the job with him is telling this guy to wake up that's sleeping at the desk, and he's basically calling her Omarosa, and she's like, what? And then, Braden kind of comes into her defense, and then he's apologizing to her, and she's like, man, I'm used to stuff like that. She's like, yeah, well, where were you January 6th? Okay, are you down with all that type of nonsense too? And he was like, do you want to make America great again? And he's basically like, hell no, it's them damn people that done tore the place up and did all the messed up shit in the first place. So she like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to hear. I can rocks with that. All right. Now, moving on from there, we basically see that Tate is over here at the damn, his daggone campaign thing, child, and Art comes, all right, to see what's going on and give him a check-in, and he's like, Ben, can you find a damn worse place? All right, you over here in a damn hole in the wall. Excuse me. He like, this is a damn shithole. Okay, I see you ain't doing too good. Of course, Tate is not really getting donations and things of that nature. People still basically think that he is an asshole, which he is, okay? They don't trust him, and apparently, even though he was able to, sliver his way in or whatever the case may be, his poll numbers suck, all right? It's not looking good. He's getting trounced or whatever, and if he's gonna win the congressional seat, he definitely needs to step it up. And he was like, well, I need resources for that, and he was like, he thought that it was gonna go a different way, but it seems like Rick Sweeney has not really gone away. He's been basically putting all his dollars, okay, quietly funneling a lot of the other donors to the damn competition. So he's like, yeah, well, tough break. We didn't know that it was going to be that way, but it is, and you got to do something. He was like, get you some new people in here that could be fresh and could bring new blood that basically, will mobilize the young voters and all of that. And he tells him he's ahead of him. He got an intern starting today. He's like, good. Well, one more thing. You also seem kind of funny because you don't have a damn wife. Tate says he's working on that too. He has several candidates in the mix. So he's like, good, glad to hear it. And just make sure it's not the damn intern, okay? So that's basically what we got with Tate. Now, after class, of course, we always going to give the breakdown. That is the name of the episode, right? It goes hand in hand. Whatever we could discuss it in the class is basically what we are discussing, and throughout the episode was happening, right? So the name of it was Need for Greed. So the lesson is Need for Greed, right? And we have this book, which is a real book, and we have, old light-skinned Keisha basically saying how, Gandhi said all this stuff way before daggone climate change. So we got to kind of update things because the times have changed, right? We got overpopulation, we got daggone global warming and all this other stuff. So one of the classmates is like, well, she definitely does have a point because, you got to make sure you got as much as possible for you and your daggone family. You have to look out for yourself with the way that, times is now, right? And so, somebody else is basically like, well, what about the other people and helping them or whatever, right? And then we get Effie giving us Shirley Chisholm quote, and the teacher's very impressed with that, basically saying, oh, okay, girl, do you believe and agree with what Miss Shirley Chisholm was talking about? So she was like, well, to a certain degree, I do. But on the other hand, it basically is facts. And so, Tariq starts to say, life is kill or be killed. Same goes for America, right? Greed is just another word for growth. The bigger you get, the more you want, the more you need, right? And it's the laws of nature. He got a point there, too. So, the TA talking about, well, cancer works that way, too. And they was like, I know you not, comparing cancer to America. Yeah. So now, Effie over here giving Diana pointers like, girl, I see you kind of struggling with the books. Do you need my help? Do you want to borrow mine? And Diana's basically like, nah, I've been getting a lot of it online. But, Effie was like, well, sometimes the TAs have extra books. And we already know Mr. TA been giving Diana the eye, being nosy, trying to push up on her. We could see them doing the do later on down the damn line. So she over here smiling at him. He over here looking at her. Okay, so she gonna go and ask him for these books later, of course. Now, all of a sudden, we see the same boy that was busy calling, Miss Office Assistant, okay, that works with Braden, Omarosa. We see him with the freaking tiki torches and the shirts and finding a whole bunch of stuff on his computer, and he being put out. Now, he's saying none of that stuff is his, okay? He don't know where the hell it came from. This is a setup, and he is basically talking about suing them. And so homegirl started looking at Braden talking about, are you behind this? And he said, yeah, and since he is, honey, she want to go ahead and give him a little treat, a little thank you, and taking him up to one of the floors that apparently, are empty. Nobody goes up there, and they ready to go ahead and get it in, okay? Braden getting him some chocolate. Now, Tariq get over to the damn job, and it's like, what are you doing here, right? Light-skinned Keisha sitting up at the front of the damn, is that her daggone name? Y'all know who I'm talking about, Budisha, whatever the hell, okay? And he's like, what the hell are you doing here? All right, why are you in my damn seat? I was supposed to be the intern. He's like, is Tate here? She's like, well, I think he's on the call. So Tate come walking out, and he's like, yo, what's good? You basically booted me out, Tate talking about it was an unexpected turn in events that he didn't know or whatever. And then, she's like, excuse me, he didn't give me anything, because Tariq was like, you gave her my position. So he says, I ain't gonna hold you. This is what Tate say to Tariq, but right now he needs his names to be good in the streets. He don't need to be adding in, Tariq into the mix of the biz. And he's like, here go a hat. You could go ahead and take care of it. And you're a smart kid, so you'll figure it out. You are St. Patrick. You always make it work. So Tariq is basically over it. Now, in the meantime, of course, Kane got to come and complain to Lorenzo. You keep telling me that I'm not ready to be in charge. You keep telling me that I can't make it do what it do, but I keep proving that I can. You keep trying to put Drew in charge. Meanwhile, Drew is busy chasing his boyfriend. He never home. Do you know that he was still with him the night when we got hit? Do you know that he basically was with him even when we just went to the daggone Mecca's place or whatever the case may be? Do you know that he is probably there with him right now? He ain't doing a damn thing. And of course, Lorenzo picks up the phone to call Drew, and Drew ain't answering. And we still see him over there with damn Everett as they speak. He said his punk ass is busy being distracted by Drew. So he's basically like, when are you going to let me step up? When are you going to acknowledge that I make it do what it do? And Lorenzo is like, listen, first of all, I still call the shots. I say what's what. Don't tell me how to handle a damn thing. You are not ready for nothing. Don't you think I know that you are the one that was over here trying to freaking kill me? Don't think I forgot about that. You think I forgot that you and Mecca idea, was to take me out or whatever? I can't hear you. So he was like, you're just loyal and you're a brute or whatever, right? And so he says, I will deal with Drew. Don't worry about that. But if there's anybody in this house that has to gain my trust, is you. All right. And so Kane just sitting there looking, and he want to talk about something. If you really want to make yourself useful, your mother said she wants Zeke's killer found. Handle it. As soon as he said that, I said, bitch, wrong move. Wrong mistake. Okay. Now, in the meantime, child, oh, Lord, Everett over here kissing up on his boo, and him going to OKC. I'm gonna miss you. Can you come to my party tomorrow? And he's telling him that his family don't really want him to be bothered, and he's like, so am I gonna be there as your day? He talking about why does it have to be a label? You could be supportive. Boo hoo 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 hoo. And Everett is basically like, okay, I got you. I'm gonna be there. All right. Now we got what's her name? Evelyn stopping by, right? Bringing a little plate as they do when somebody passes away. Lorenzo saying, anything I could ever do for your family, let me know. I got your back. And he brings her in there to Monet, and Monet is just like, girl, why you here? She was like, you did help me out when my husband died. I know how hard that was. I can't even imagine if it was one of my damn kids, Frank's wife or whatever, saying that it was hard when Frank died. And so she's like, I'm so sorry for your loss. And Monet is basically like, thank you for stopping by. So she was like, I also wanted to let you know that some white cop Whitman has been coming through. Okay, Whitman is all up in these streets, baby, and he asking about your name and what you do. So, Monet over here trying to give her money, talking about, look, you've been a good friend. But she was like, oh, no, boo. In fact, I was bringing something to you because you did look out. And Monet looked at that money like, girl, bye. But she put the money down on the table anyway and was like, take care of yourself. So now we get Braden, Effie, and Tariq in the room talking. He's saying how everything went to shit with daggone Tate. He gave him the boot. And so Braden is basically like, yo, it's an internship coming up at my father's company. Why don't you come? And he's like, yo, how the hell I'm gonna do that? Your damn family can't stand me. They basically feel like I'm the reason why everything went down. Why would they give me a damn internship? Braden is like, let me handle that. I got it, all right. And so he was like, well, regardless of whether you got it or not, because Effie says, hey, that may not be a bad idea. That may be the only choice you have. He says, all right, get on it or whatever the case may be, right? But we still not messing with your family when it comes to damn, doing any type of drugs. It's not going to be no drugs involved. And, Braden is like, I heard you, no drugs involved, damn. So, Tariq is also telling him that it's more important things than just being able to hustle and make money and whatever the case may be. It is about family, right? Family is the most important thing. So we gonna see, Tariq coming joining in and Braden damn family business now, right? And so next thing you know, we got Kane out here torturing people, child. He done found the pilot. I said, so The cops couldn't find this damn pilot. Nobody knew what this pilot was. But Kane, all of a sudden, baby, got the pilot. He got the man that was in the hangar. And he burning them with some damn torch. Okay, burning hands, burning ears, burning back of heads. And he's like, you gonna tell me what the hell I want to know right now? So finally, we go from, I don't know nothing, I don't know nothing, I don't know nothing. So it's a bald-headed dude with a dark jacket that has zippers on it. And we got the other guy saying it was a car with a broke tail light. So he like, okay, now y'all talking. That's what I like to hear, right? Shouldn't have took all of that. Now, Brayden and Tariq get there. He's showing him around. First guy they meet is somebody that does, you know what I'm saying, like working out with people, whatever, that's giving cards, but really he working out with some other things, right? Sniff, 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 but that's what we gonna call it, okay? And so, of course, Tariq don't learn that part till later on, and he's just like, he's an asshole. So the next thing you know, Brayden's father is going off. He's like, are you freaking kidding me? Why the hell am I seeing Tariq St. Patrick here? You was supposed to be staying the hell away from him. His brother's laughing at him like, ha, 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 you about to get in trouble, like he's 5 damn years old. And, you know, they go ahead and call him in the office or whatever. And he's like, well, you can't do that to damn Tariq. At the end of the day, it was me that did it. So how the hell you going to make him suffer? And you just literally fired somebody because you was talking about not being things being acceptable here and stuff that we don't go for. But yet you trying to sit here and play him and treat him a certain way because he's black. So how does that work? And the uncle was like, he got a point there, right? Got you there. So apparently uncle got some weight here, baby, because daddy just walked off like he was having a temper tantrum, and Brayden brother was basically like, so what, we gonna be getting Juneteenth off for now? I said, child, what that gotta do with anything? Child, they crazy as hell. So of course Tariq is texting Effie at this moment like, well, I don't know about this job, right? It may not go the way that we wanted it to go or whatever, right? But she not answering back because Effie over here cutting stuff, breaking it down and breaking it into more damn bags, adding in some other damn powder into it, child, and taking it to more places than what Tariq told her about. And then at one point, she looked like she was about to start course correct back up. So like I said, y'all, I don't trust this chick. Now, moving on from there, you know, Diana does take Effie's, you know, of course, advice, and she goes to see the TA. He tells her, you know, she could get, you know, go ahead, take the books, girl, but why you could afford expensive bags but you can't afford the books that go in it? I'm confused, you know. And she says, well, my parents are basically paying the tuition, but the other parts is on me. So now he tells her he could possibly have a hookup with a job, and she says she's definitely down with it. Now Whitman come up on Dan Monet, and she like, this mother right here, okay, what the hell do you want? Why the hell are you harassing me? Why are you going up to my friend's house? He says, shut the hell up, B. Okay, I'm the one here asking damn questions. Zeke did come to see me. He told me you're trifling behind, cannot be trusted, and that he felt like you was at daggone Milgram's house. And when I look up on the cameras, guess what I see? You know, where were you when she died? And she tells him that's none of his business. And he was like, I'm going to prove everything that you did. So she's like, wait, Zeke came to see you? And he's like, yeah, he sure did. You know, my condolences, by the way, because I guess you still grieving. He had told her that he pulled her over because her light was broken, and of course her light wasn't broken, but you know, he gonna go ahead and bust it out and let her know, I'm gonna be on your head, Monique, okay? You ain't gonna, Monet, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing without me knowing. So she just like, damn. Now, moving on from there, of course, she didn't waste no time. She calls up Davis immediately and tells him about it. And he, in turn, calls Sax. Okay, he starts screaming his damn head off for Sax to get in there. And he's like, yo, what's up with this damn guy Whitman? I just got a call from Monet where she is basically saying she's being harassed at him at a damn stop sign, child. So, you know, of course, Sax calls Jenny and tells her about it, and she's just like, oh, God, this guy gonna keep, okay, running my damn blood pressure up. Now, it's time for them to go and set up this daggone room for the guys to, you know, go into work or whatever the case may be. And, of course, Brayden is basically like, well, why don't we let Tariq do it? And so Tariq goes in, and, of course, this is all a setup where Brayden wants to be able to show Tariq for himself, like, this is why I keep saying we can make mad money and get this stuff off here at my dad's business, because, baby, all they do is get ha, okay? So, of course, Tariq goes in there and they sniff, and then we are at a party where Tarika's finally like, well, whoa, okay, this is what they do. They just party and they do the drugs out in the open and all that, and your dad and everybody knows about it, and the damn guy that was supposed to be the trainer is actually the one that is the pusher man. Like, what the hell is this? And he's like, yeah, man, this is what I was trying to let you know. And he's saying how he already got off 3 bricks, and Tarika's like, what? And of course, he's doing the math, okay, calculating it real quick. And so he's like, well, this guy not gonna just let us take over. So Braden says he think he have an idea for that, because baby, now Mr. Tariq is in. He's like, shoot, we gotta move these by the end of the month, so let's go. All right, let's get it. Now we go from there to basically Braden just telling him like it's 50 floors in the building, so at the end of the day, Tariq is like, yo, we could get off more than everything we got combined. And, Braden is like, that's what I'm saying, right? And so he was like, wow, we got to take this daggone Nick out and we got to get it on in. I said, okay, let me see what y'all gonna do. Now, Drew walking, minding his damn business, and some guy comes and jumps him out of nowhere, beats the hell out of him, and says that this is payback. Spray paints his damn back and everything, and telling him he better not see him again. So the next thing you know, he at home, and freaking, Monet is over here, basically wiping him up and shit, putting the ice on his head. So they like, but wait a minute, I'm confused. I thought all Guaps was dead. Like, where's this person? How did they come out of nowhere? How did they know where you was gonna be and what you did just at that convenient time? Something ain't right. Something ain't smelling right in the damn milk, okay? And so, of course, they had also took, Drew's chain. And so he, even Everett is saying, I'm sorry, child. Drew, I've been calling him Everett over and over, y'all, and I've been meaning to say damn Drew. Everett is his damn boyfriend. But at this point, child, Lorenzo was asking, where were you anyway when they was able to come up on you? And of course, here go damn, Kane talking about he was probably going to see Everett. And so, child, Monet says, shut the hell up, okay? So Drew is like, I have no clue how the hell, they knew where I was at or whatever. And she's basically like, go lay down on your stomach or whatever, and she gonna get something for the pain. And so, of course, Drew goes to go upstairs. Now, in the meantime, Monet is basically like, y'all damn useless, okay? So Kane says, I told you he wasn't ready to Lorenzo or whatever. And he was like, look, our family is being targeted for killing the Guaps. He was like, I bet whoever did this shit also, killed Zeke. This is damn freaking Lorenzo's plan now, y'all. So he talking about some, Kane was like, I ain't sure. And so Lorenzo's like, what are you not sure about? I am, So I need you to track these down, all right, and get to business. All right. Now, again, this time we got Kane looking at this box. Now, we see that, Diana comes to find about this new job and what she got to do and all of that. And her and the TA is talking. And she's texting Effie like, yo, I followed your advice and I think this is going to work out real good. And the same time, a couple minutes later, who should be walking into this daggone, store but Tariq and daggone Effie, and she runs to hide. I'm thinking she was embarrassed. I don't know what that was about, right? And they get what they getting or whatever, and she's just basically, of course, being nosy Diana like she usually do, peeking out the damn room. And then they go ahead, about their business or whatever. And in the meantime, Tariq is busy texting with Kane and trying to set up how they gonna get this guy out the way tonight. Now, we find out that Braden actually paid off on Tate, child. It was all a setup. He is the one that basically put light-skinned Keisha in the position to be able to take over the daggone, internship that Tariq has, so that way this internship at his father's company could open up and Tariq could be placed there so that he would see what was going on there, so that they would be able to make the business moves there that they about to make. So I said, okay, Braden, I see you. But of course he tells Tate this got to stay between me and you. And Tate says he gonna go ahead and take it to his grave. All right. Now, Jenny is still here trying to figure out what the heck she gonna do with this investigation. And Blanca comes in and say, girl, I got some bad news. they're having a hard time believing that a 19-year-old is into something like this and that he's in charge of this, just what damn Sax said, right? And she's like, it's a big no. Okay, it's a no for me, dog. With the Rico, we ain't gonna be able to do nothing. And then we have Whitman come in and she getting in his behind about him going after Monet and how she told him to step off. And he's like, well, you're not my boss. And she's like, okay, well, what if I call your boss and let her know what you're doing? Because you already got one foot out the door, baby. And that's gonna be more than them just job. Okay, so maybe you might want to shut the hell up. But then he starts saying, well, if y'all really want to know some things and want to get somewhere, okay, you might want to pay attention because I know a little bit more than y'all do. So he starts giving the breakdown of how they was tied to Ramirez and how he came and got Kane out one time and how he believes that Monet was even having a sexual relationship with him, and she's like, that could be something there because he did force Kane did force Braden and his brother to sell drugs on the street one time. And then we start seeing the connection with Mecca and Monet, of course. So he was like, yeah, y'all got this all wrong, though. It's not damn Tariq that's in charge of it or the head of it. And he basically moves damn Monet damn picture up, child. And I said, yeah, Jenny, because you just knew, okay, you was so hard up for Tariq that he was running the whole damn organization. Girl, bye. So now we talking about Blanca saying, oh, yeah, we could go for the Rico case now. So anyway, Kane is in the cut and these guys come walking in and he basically like, pop, pop, pop. Okay, goes the weasel. You up out of here. And he tells the guy that beat up Drew, stop moving, get the hell down. And he talking about you coming at me. And basically, they start fighting, tussling, and Kane knocks his behind out anyway, beats his behind, and does find Drew's chain on him. So now he brings the guy back to the bar and Monet and Lorenzo was there, but he's basically saying he was paid to freaking be here, okay? He was paid to go do this to Drew. And Lorenzo's basically like, oh, you're lying or whatever, and hitting him and all of this, but, Monet basically takes him out and was like, clean this damn mess up. What the hell y'all just standing there for, right? And because at first she was like, how do you know for sure that this is the guy? And he's like, I found this on him. Basically, supposedly Drew's chain along with Zeke's class ring or a ring from his basketball or whatever on it. And so, yes, we have confirmed that this is indeed the guy that basically came at Drew. And we're going to say he's the one that killed Zeke. So, child, Drew's still over here running after damn Everett ass, okay? He's coming to apologize for not being able to show up for his little extravaganza going away party that he was having, and he Everett with an attitude, what do you want? I don't want to talk to you. You could get the hell up out of here. Nobody got time for you. Nobody cares what happened to you. Or was it the same one that beat you up before? Is it somebody else? Because he was basically like, look at my face. I was jumped. I had no control. He was like, if I could be there, I would have been there. And Everett talking about you clearly had something more important to do. And he was like, no, it wasn't that I didn't want to be there, whatever the case may be. I wanted to be with you, but I was messed up. So he's basically keep telling him to please, get away from him. He don't want to be bothered and don't follow him. In the meantime, he gets a text from Tariq that's like, Drew is not showing up, so we need you to go ahead and come through or whatever, right? So now he goes, saying to meet up with Tariq and them, and he's over here waiting outside the damn building. And sure enough, Mr. Trainer guy, okay, that was giving out the supplies at work, Everett, child, done pushed him. I don't know why I keep calling him Everett, y'all. Drew done pushed him out in the street, y'all. He done took out all his anger and frustration that he had on Everett on this damn man. Pushed him out in the street, and he done got hit by a damn truck. Do y'all think that's gonna come back? Do y'all think anybody saw him? Do y'all think he's on camera? Do y'all think that the person that this guy was getting his stuff from about to come and be on Tariq and them ass? Child, we shall see. Now, moving on from there, we basically see Lorenzo and Kane cleaning up this body, putting it away in the truck or whatever on some plastic or whatever the case may be. And, he's like, basically like, okay, good job, son. You did what you had to do. We got that taken care of or whatever. And we seeing that daggone Sax is creeping inside of Davis' office, taking a picture of one of his other burner phones that he have of this number, and then he calls the number. I don't understand why you had to call the number, Sax. To me, I think you made a big mistake with that. And it's Monet saying, if you calling about Zeke, I already, you know what I'm saying, pretty much handled that situation. So he talking about some holy shit, but I'm like, holy shit what? Monet is already known to be his damn client. So it's not so strange that he would have a damn phone that got her number in his sacks, and all you about to do is get yourself killed, which I really wouldn't give a damn about because it's way overdue in my opinion anyway. Now, we seeing that Effie is over here debating about starting the course correct up, but she doesn't. She actually ends up putting cancel when she was about to put share app. And Tariq come in talking about some, are you doing homework? I said, no, she doing trifling shit like she always do. You know, we seeing that they passing out the cards, letting people know that there's a new man in town at the damn job. So we got Kane asking Lorenzo, did you get that tail light fixed? And Lorenzo was basically like, yeah, man, a while ago. And he like, oh, good. He was like, what's up, Kane? You good? He was like, oh, yeah, I'm better than good. Hell yeah, I'm doing great. He was like, because I know you killed Zeke. And Lorenzo, of course, was trying to deny it. Like, what are you talking about? He was like, we just loaded up Zeke's murderer. He was like, no, we didn't. He was like, I just basically, you know, played it off for Monet for a minute or whatever, and I did what you said or whatever, and I went looking for the killer, baby, and the math wasn't mathing, okay? I was able to find out that it was a tall guy with a bull head with a damn, you know, dog jacket that has zippers and about the tail light and everything. And, you know, I didn't have no problem finding Dagon Mecca's pilot, and he spilled all the tea, so it was you, buddy boy, okay? It was you. And so he's basically like, you know what I'm saying, you basically, Zeke never wore that damn ring or whatever, right? And I checked his IG and everywhere, he never had it on. So you went in that box, pulled it out and put it on there. You're the one that gave it to the guy. You're the one that gave the information for him to even go and beat up damn Drew in the first place. You set this whole shit up. I said, well, damn, really, Lorenzo? That was your answer that you thought you was getting away with, boy? So he was like, you stole Zeke's ring and all of that just to set up my damn brother and get him jumped. You planted that? He was like, damn, you whack, okay? So he was like, you know, how else would anybody have known anyway, as far as, you know, Drew doing anything with Little Guap? It had to be somebody from in the damn family, and of course it was you. So of course, you know, Lorenzo talking about something, he messed up, and he was like, nah, for real, it was a mistake. I messed up big time. I could admit that. He was like, you know, I would never hurt your mother in that way. I was trying to go there to get Mecca, and Zeke was in Mecca's car. You know, I wanted to save this family like I always do. I ain't seen you do it yet, damn, Lorenzo. You know, protect the family or whatever, like he always do and always will. And he was like, you know, I would never hurt your mother like that, or whatever the case may be. So my man Kane gave him a big old hug, honey. Nice insight. And he was like, well, then you're more stupid and pathetic than I thought, okay? So Lorenzo like, get the hell up off me. He was like, yeah, all this time you thinking I'm not ready for the damn throne. He said, shit sounds to me like you shouldn't be on it. He threw the damn bag at him and was like, you about to get to work, bitch, okay? Now that I know the truth, I own you. I said, okay, Kane, I could give props where props is due, boo. You did the damn thing this time, all right? So now he was like, see you out the house, okay? Because you about to sell this product whether you wanted to or not. And of course, we basically have Kane go driving off and Lorenzo standing there like a damn jackass, y'all. That was the episode, y'all. That was the episode, honey. Put it in the comments. Let's discuss. Let's talk about it. What did you like? What you didn't like? You know, anything I forgot, put it in the comments. We will discuss it down there. Give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky. Till next time, y'all. Toodaloo.